Hey everyone, this is Leader635 and this is the review of the Saint Seiya bootleg robot, Pegasus Cloth. This is a robot that was made in the 90s, believe it or not, while Saint Seiya was pretty popular everywhere. And, you know, it's part of a really generic series of robots that I'll go ahead and explain in a little bit. But first I'll go ahead and explain the variants that this one has. There's a version of this one that actually has a horse body and all of the body is white instead of red, but the face is the same. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'll go and explain this in a little second. It is the exact same thing. It comes with different weapons. I think it does come with the wings, but it also has a horse body rather than the standard walking body. It has both bodies. Now, I'll go ahead and explain this. Back in the 90s, more than likely the mid-90s, as Saint Seiya was somewhat, popular, they made a bunch of robots that were pretty much reskins of other robots, only that with the face of, the one character or something. There is a walking and spinning robot that has been completely taken out of the Happy Kid walking and spinning robots that actually has the head of a character from Saint Seiya, and all the body is gold chrome, which I consider it amazingly badass. Needless to say, it also has wings, and it's amazing. I love it. Then there's a mini one that is also a reskin of a smaller robot toy that I don't really know the functionality of. I know it walks and it lights up, but it's not like the regular walk. It's like both feet are together and it just walks like there's pegs underneath that move. Anyways, this is the reskin of Nisus the Centaur. I know you guys might have probably heard me say this was a Nisus before, and I was absolutely wrong, and I'll go ahead and explain right now. This is the reskin of Nisus. As you guys can see, it is exactly like Nisus, but the only difference is the colors mainly. Colors, the stickers, all the decals are different, and that's practically it. The weapons might be different, I'm not really sure about that, but this is supposed to be, of course, as I've said, it's supposed to be some sort of like Saint Seiya robot series or something. So basically what they made was, as I've said, again, a bunch of reskins of basic robots that were cool at the time and they were cheap to produce. By example, this one. Anyways, here's the box. It's pretty plain and pretty boring, but I'll go ahead and show it. It says Saint Fighter or ST Fighter. There's a picture. Pegasus Cloth. We are sorry to say or see? Got me there. No, it's say. We are sorry to say that the illustration on the box can be a little different from the real product in it. Of course, you don't want to get an anime guy just punching you. You get a deformed robot that doesn't have to do anything with it. Anyway, then the same thing, and here it says Caballeros del Zodíaco, which is the name of Saint Seiya in Spanish, visto como en TV, which means as seen on TV. Now, I don't really think this robot had a TV advertising, so I'm not really sure if they are lying or not. I'm pretty sure they probably meant the anime rather than the toy robot itself. I got this guy from Mercado Libre, just a little bracket, just to say where I got it from. And it was a new old stock. They have a couple of these left, and these are new old stock from the 90s. So, I took a gamble, I bought one, and it's in perfect shape. My other one was in really bad shape, and he's still in really bad shape. The gears were eaten by corrosion, and I had to put pieces of another gears to make it work. The gears are yellowed, everything is it still has corrosion stains that did not come off. I had to remake the contacts. It was a pure mess. However, this one is absolutely brand new and has no problems at all on nothing. So I absolutely adore it. And all that I had to fix on it was literally 2 fucking gears. A helical gear for the walking, which was a usual thing, and a crown gear that I ended up by replacing because the original gear turned out to, split in half and there was no way to fix that. So, yeah. As I've said before, same thing. And here we have a number, 88813. Then here the same thing, but here we got a few old stickers like the Groom Punked, which I know what that means. CE, which means it's a safe toy, and then another sign, I forgot what the hell it was. Same thing, and here we have the Made in China sticker. which is in fact in the butt of the robot, just right there. Too bad it was not a golden one. I would have loved if it was a golden one like the robot. Anyway, other than that, that's the box. Pretty plain, pretty boring. Robot itself has a bunch of removable parts. You can take the wings off. You can take these armors off too, leaving this uncovered. You can take the weapons off. You can take the little chest piece off as well, which of course it doesn't come with it because it would come broken. And of course the body. The body is also removable, and I'll go to that in a little second. Just hold on. As I've said before, the body is actually removable, and what you can actually do with it is, of course, yeah, you take it off, and this is what you have left. So that's when the horse, we can call the centaur, conversion begins, because you can just take this out, put the horse body, which has this exact same fit, and put the robot body into it like that. So basically it just walks like, I think it's all the mechanics are in here. So yeah. Other than that, there's let me see what else. There's oh yeah, this might be for context, I'm believing, because there is another version like this that actually does have lights in the bottom, and these two are contacts that attach to little prawns that are in the other part, but that's for much bigger things, because there's a few of these that, believe it or not this one, but I know there's another variants that come either in a dinosaur body. There's one that comes in a horse body, dinosaur body, even one in a car. There's one that comes in a car and it has lights and everything, and probably that's the way to transmit electricity. Either that or just the battery compartment in the bottom of the car also can work. So yeah. Other than that, that's everything I gotta say about the robot. Again, the condition is outstanding. I absolutely adore it. And to be a robot this rare and this scarce, I am so pleased with it that, in all honesty, I'm really happy that I went behind it. So now, of course, I'm going to put the wing back, and we're going to see this beast in action. First without the chest piece, and then with the chest piece to show you how that works. Right, so number one, again, a little overview of the toy. It has two wings. It has two removable shoulder caps. It has shield and axe, which I believe this is the order they're supposed to be. I really don't know. There's no illustration, so I'm not really known on that. Lower body can be removed, and it comes with one of these accessories. Usually these come with more accessories if it's the deluxe kit, which they come with a spinning shield. They come with another one that just spins, and they come with like a little piston or some sort of gun that moves up and down, like the barrels go up and down. Or, well, back and forth, better said. The robot runs on 2 C batteries. So, of course, he's on double lift right now because I really don't have batteries like C batteries, and I won't have in a very long time. He's got one of those old-style switches that are made out of tin and board material, you can call it, which is really nice. Even though you cannot really reach it. I've had a problem before with reaching with... with my finger and everything, because I would try to reach it and I could not turn it on. However, I guess we're ready to go and test it out. Alright, so as I've said before, this guy has been fully serviced, so here we go without the chest piece. I think this is how you turn it on. There we go. As you can see, he walks pretty damn well, even though sometimes this backstopper fails, but he walks really well. And I love how it walks. I love the design of the feet. And the Z-bar is pretty thick too. The Z-bar that this thing uses for the legs is pretty thick. I'll say that. So, of course, right after that, one other thing is that you can post it like this. The arms can actually come off by screws that he has on the sides around there. And then there's another screw here that makes it be able to, move like this. So that's a really nice and really cool way of posing. And the fact that it actually swings the arms, apart from that, is just sweet. So yeah, other than that, here's the type of wheels it uses. I call them the Saturn type wheels because they look a lot like Camco's Saturn, or like the Horikawa Super Astronaut. They look pretty much like that. and I had to polish it, I had to clean it up and everything, so yeah. So I guess right now we're gonna have the pleasure to put this little piece on. Now this little piece in my other one is red. I don't know why. In this one it's black, and it seems like all of the ones that this guy has in stock, they are usually white. Not white, I mean black. They're all black, so I don't know what happened there. That's kind of confusing. Anyway, I'll pause the video, put the little piece on, and we're gonna be set. So as I've said before, this piece closes and opens, and it's really nice. So here we go. There. God damn it. Yeah, as I've said, it's really hard. There we go. Yeah, it's a little hard to put the weapons while it's running. Oh, forgot about that. Never mind, I completely forgot about the fact that this guy actually had a detachable body. It always happens. I usually grab them from the torso, that's why. There we go. Now, if you guys do remember, my other one has a slight modification that I made on the inside where I put 2 pieces of tin, I put a piece of plastic that basically interrupts the circuit in between those two, and that's why my other one's face lights up. This one actually does have that possibility as well, because the main shaft, the main axis shaft, actually has the little teeth on the axis for putting that piece of plastic. But I'm not really gonna bother modifying this one unless I actually take the other one apart and see exactly how I did it, so I can make this one's face light up. But if you take it apart and everything, the actual head has a little holder in the back, like a little pins like this where you actually insert the light bulb. So that's pretty much another good proof that this is a reskin of Nisa's. Anyways, I guess that's practically it. Besides the badass wings and everything, this has been the Saint Seiya knockoff or bootleg Pegasus Cloth. So pretty much this closes the case. This parent variant and probably the white one are called Pegasus Cloth instead of Nisa's, which I thought it was Nisa's, even by the little ends here, but no, it's not. So I guess that's practically it, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, even though it was kind of in a rush, and at the same time, it was a little, you know, random at some spots. But yeah, that's practically it, everyone. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Now, right before I leave, because usually I would leave at this point, but right before I leave, I'm going to tell you all, this is the warm-up. There is another really awesome robot, and it's not really harder to find, even though I already own this one twice. But it's a really nice robot, and it's one that my friend Kevin, or Zorua635 as everyone calls him nowadays, owns, and it's probably the most cancerous robot ever to be, wire-wise. That thing literally made me want to grab my fist and shove it up my own ass when I took it apart, because that thing was unrepairable. The wires and everything have to be replaced. They're too thick. The chip has a fucking glitch. The other chip is a bitch too. It's just a complete bunch of trash. So other than that, it's just a question of you know, checking. So I'll basically go ahead and show the robot when I get it and everything. So I guess that's practically it. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.